Hello there, Star Wars fans. We are unboxing the HasLab Ghost. Finally. We have the Ghost in 3/3 scale. Some say this day would never come. And to those guys, haha, you were wrong. We've got the Ghost. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's a piece of art, genuinely. The Hasbro team has outdone themselves once again. And we're pretty much done, glazing it and getting all the hype out now. Now we're just going to get it out of the box. So first things first. How do you properly open a box? It's been a while since I've demonstrated this, and since we're live, I wanted to take the opportunity to do so once again. So anytime you're opening a shipping box, you want to use your cutting tool in a safe manner. I like to use these foldy ones. And you want to start with one of the edges, like this edge right here, for example. And what I like to do is I like to just find that edge, just put the very tip of that blade. Do you mind pointing the thing down a little bit for me, buddy? Thank you, sir. So I just realized we didn't get that part on camera. So take that edge and then just lightly get that little tip right there. And then use your finger, pull up the flaps, make a little tent. And again, just the tip. Just the tip. And lightly pull, because as you pull, that tape's just going to give. And you're going to be good to go. And then let's put our cutting tool away safely so we don't hurt ourselves. And look at that. We've got another box inside. I like these little plastic covers. That's nice. So this also, ladies and gentlemen, had some shipping delays. In its initial test shipping, it was coming back with some failures in terms of condition, which is why it had the shipping delays. So basically they were test shipping to see how they would get to you. Boxes on the inside were coming back damaged, and that's no bueno when you invested a lot into a beautiful piece like this. Okay. All right. Oh, I was not expecting there to be a... Is there any other boxes in there?
It's just the side pieces.
Just the side pieces? All right.
Yeah.
So we have a smaller shipping box for our Ghost. So here's the box within the box. Same thing. This one only has the one strip of tape. What's that? Oh, squat. Oh. Sorry, I wasn't getting the stage directions there. Remember to pull up as you go. Take your time. Don't rush it. We don't want to accidentally cut our nice piece right here. Oh, man. Look at that first view you get as soon as you take it out of that opening flap. Ahsoka. This is Ahsoka branded, not Rebels branded. Wow. The black and white sketch art, or I guess this is more like dot pixel art, dot matrix, whatever they call that. Yeah, absolutely. I think it looks really cool. My man, thank you. And in case y'all haven't figured out, Dante is here with me today. Big thank you to Dante. All right, well, let's get it out of this box. This one I might need. Yep. Oh boy, it is. Yep. Doing this the hard way. Oh man. Woo. Okay. There she is. Oh. And for comparison, here I am next to the HasLab Ghost, or at least the box of the HasLab Ghost. We get 4 carded figures. Very nice. I'm excited. All right.
Hey, Bobby, you're so awesome. You got your ghost.
Steven, you're awesome. Thank you for watching. Glad to see you're here with us. So, on the front, we've got what I'm assuming is the hangar of the Home One, or maybe some other New Republic base. We've got the Ghost right there. Some cool crates in the background. Oh, that's cool. Look, Dante, you see this?
Yeah.
Fun fact, this little crate right here is an accessory from an Attack of the Clones Anakin toy.
Oh.
It's the one where he's wearing the poncho and he's got the telescoping lightsaber. It's, yeah, that's really funny that that's right there. We've got VC Ahsoka from Ahsoka / The Mandalorian. We've got the new VC Ahsoka Hera Syndulla, which I love the Ahsoka outfit for Hera the most. The leather jacket, the bomber jacket with the flight pants is just the coolest outfit combo for her. Phantom 2. This does come with the Phantom 2 as well in 3 3/4 scale, not the Phantom 1. On the top, cool, we can't, perfect. You get to see some images of some of the interior play features of the Ghost with the figures it comes with, as well as a couple it doesn't come with, because Sabine and Chopper were sold separately. There's Ezra in the front turret. All good? Okay. Hera and Kanan there in the back. Sabine's over here at the cargo ladder. There's all 6 Spectres standing in front. Zeb in the top turret. Hera standing over the Phantom 2 shuttle. And there's the crew sitting in the cockpit right there. On the back of the box, we've got that same artwork that we had up front, but in black and white. I think it looks really good in black and white. And then, let's see, what does this side look like? This side looks like the other side, and the bottom looks like, oh, more play features, cool. All right, the bottom we got some more. How's that look?
A little blue. Bring it down, maybe?
Right there.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so on the bottom we've got 4 of the Spectres that come with the Ghost standing in front of it. The engines of the Ghost, the lounge section with the chess table empty, and the Phantom 2 standing by itself. And that's pretty much it for the big box, or the main box. And I say we open it on this side.
Let's do some pans real quick with it. You want to
Sure.
lift it up and we'll get a little bit closer to the camera.
Yeah.
Just for anyone who's interested. We'll do some other, for anyone who's listening too, we'll also make sure to put some high-res video up of the box and everything.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's gonna be some more video content of this, guys, coming up later. Coming up later on rebelscum.com and on Rebel Scum social media. So make sure you're checking the main website. Make sure you're following us everywhere on social media.
Top, sorry.
Oh, show the top.
But yeah, we'll do more high res just so you guys can go back and look.
Absolutely.
Comments before you do that though. Cameron Justice said, "I've got mine open. It's incredible. Excited to get Bobby's reaction."
Absolutely.
Heather said Bobby for size comparison.
Yep.
Steve Spolter said this is gonna be fun.
Oh yes. It's already a lot of fun.
Okay. We are all set up on that.
Man, I'm ready to get this out of the box. I'm getting a good workout just playing with the box. Whew. All right, let's get her out. Got a couple of pieces of tape here on the side. Big circular disc-like pieces of tape. Kind of interesting looking. Oh, I think I opened this on the right side too.
Nice.
Because there's some nice VC boxes right here. Oh. Oh. Okay. This must be, I think, oh, no, this probably isn't the carded figures. So we have this box right here. How does that look? Oh, it looks good. Here's this box. Let's see what's in it.
How many boxes just for?
There's at least three, 4 boxes.
Okay, and which side did you open it from, just for the record?
I opened it on,
Bottom.
well, the flaps are on the side.
Left side you did, from the left flaps.
It looks like the boxes are branded VC on both edges, so it probably doesn't matter which side you open it up on, because the boxes are stacked
Yeah, true.
on top of each other. So before we get this one open, this is not the carded figures. I want to go over those first. So we're going to set that box aside.
People that are very particular just want to make sure we open from the left side flap.
Let's see here. I think this is them. And, ooh, there they are.
So the skinniest box?
Oops. Yes, the skinniest box.
Let's just
Take off that front flap. There we go.
Very well protected.
Oh, man, those cards look so good in person. I love that they did the Dave Filoni mural from Rebels for this. This is so great. And if you guys got the bonus 2-pack with Sabine and Chopper, which I didn't order, I don't know if someone on the team ordered, so we'll try to get some video footage of that here pretty soon for you guys. But we do have these, and we will have a variety of some of the 3 3/4 figures of the Spectres available for this as well, not just VC.
I'll do a close-up on it. Close-up for anyone who will like it. It will focus.
Here we go.
Closer up than what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. With it, just stay tuned on socials. We'll have a really good.
We'll have some more dedicated content for these. Now, we will not be opening these on screen. We are going to keep these carded because these are pieces of art. They're beautiful on these cards, and Hasbro reissued every single one of these figures in different packaging in the vintage collection.
They're figures that you can shouldn't open though. I would say that. So
Yeah,
especially
I wouldn't open these ones in particular.
graders and everything like that. Bobby showed the how easy it can fall out in general. So
Yes.
just be careful, especially if you're grading them. Be very careful.
And these are also numbered. So Hera has 003, following Grogu and the Jawa from the Razor Crest. Ezra has 004. Kanan has 005. And Zeb has 006. And we'll confirm the numbers on the ones that come in the 2-pack when we get those as well. Okay. Set these aside for now. Those are gorgeous, but we will not be playing with them today. Or we are done playing with them for today.
James Corwell asked, what are they going for? I've personally seen them like $200-300 is like a good price for just the figures, the Carter figures, just the 4 Carter figures together.
Yeah, all together.
I've seen them more though. So.
Some people are asking more. Some people are asking individually around 100 a piece on them.
Yep.
I would say be patient. I would say be patient for now, because when a HasLab initially comes out as a collector, we always see it go a little bit crazy. Some people try to be a little bit more reasonable. Some people try to maximize what they can get. I get it, because some of us did back it as an investment piece. I didn't, but some of us did. If you're looking to get one, just be patient. Right now, what seems to be the main going price for a sealed Ghost is around 600. Seems to be around the average. So I say, based off of what it was initially, 6 is really not that bad. It's actually really good. The fact that it's still under 1,000, I think, is really nice. So if you can get it for under 1,000 and you missed out on it, I don't think that's too bad of a deal. Just, make sure it's from a reputable seller. Make sure that it's someone you actually can get a hold of. And I hope you get your Ghost. Okay, we got this other box here. Let's see what's in it. Landing gear. We've got landing gear, and we've got a turret. We've got a table. So we've got some accessory pieces, what looks like a cockpit canopy cover in this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There she is. This is the piece I was most excited about. The Phantom 2. Our first sheathipede vehicle in 3 3/4 scale. We've never had a sheathipede shuttle in this scale before, which is the originally Trade Federation, then Separatist shuttle. Now, the sheathipede here is nowhere near actual 3 3/4 scale. It's about half the size it probably should be. Okay? It's I mean, because that's supposed to be a full-size door that a full-size person is supposed to be able to walk up into. And Hasbro even said themselves that even the chopper here is going to be a little bit under scale, just so that it can fit on the Ghost. So, despite the Ghost being absolutely massive and huge, it's not 100% to scale, which is the case with actually pretty much the entirety of the vintage collection. There's almost no vehicles in the VC that are 100% to scale, with the exception of, you know, like starfighters such as the X-Wing, N1, vehicles like that are to scale, but this isn't. Even the Razor Crest isn't 100% to scale, believe it or not.
Could you imagine the price if it was the scale? And how much the box would be, like, size-wise?
I mean, it would have been a little bit more. Yeah, it would have been a little bit more. Probably closer to the size of this Ghost, actually. But yeah, it's not actually to scale. Okay, so we know what's in that box. I'm going to set that aside. I'm wondering, this is the biggest box. So, sure.
Even though these are set up here.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. You are good. Okay. Oh, ooh. There she is. There's the main body of the Ghost. I'm a little surprised. I thought it was going to be more put together than this. I thought we were going to have like most of the wide body built out and then maybe have to add like a turret or two. Yeah. I'm actually very surprised at how much assembly there is going to be on this piece. But I'm also kind of excited about that because I like to build stuff all the time. I don't know about the rest of you. I know there's probably some fans who might actually be a little frustrated that they have to basically put the whole thing together. But, I mean, I say let's get it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Yep. Ooh, I might need that.
Yep.
At the very bottom, we've got...
If you go from the right side, you won't have to dig into your box. If you cut from the right side to open it, you won't have to reach so far down for the manual. So, for anyone who's very particular, right side part is the best way to...
Probably.
We did not know.
I am going to set this piece over here, and we're going to use my little platform here to build our Ghost on. Okay. How's that?
Sorry, everyone who's watching.
Give me one moment. I need to take a drink from my beverage, yeah. A brief intermission, ladies and gentlemen, while we adjust the tripod and clear some space. Had to get those boxes out of the way.
Full production today.
Yep, it usually is.
Not just off the phone. We're a little bit more than what we're usually used to.
Well, they don't always see. They don't see the behind the scenes
Yeah, true.
of you and me and Nick and Heather playing phone tag, and
All that good stuff. Okay, let's see how you look. Might have to bring it down a little bit, actually.
which is one of the reasons why it's like, man, I wish Nick lived in the same state as us, because we could just hang out with him all the time then. Nick's a really awesome guy. And if y'all haven't checked out his content too here on rebelscum.com, or you haven't checked out our content together on cooltoyreview.com, you are sorely missing out. It is very crooked.
Very crooked.
A little. It's still a little crooked.
Wonder why. Is that better?
I think so. I think that'll do. What's great is you still get all my Rogers in the background.
Yeah, that's the plan.
People are like, does he collect anything else? Literally everything else is on the opposite wall.
Okay, you have any more room to scoot back just a little bit? Just a smidge. Perfect. Yep. That works out perfect.
All right. Okay. Well, let's get started. Let's get started. I'm just gonna grab this.
Oh no.
Let's see. We've got landing gear in this one, so I think it's pretty safe to say we know where that's gonna go, right? Let's go ahead and just turn this baby over. All right. Landing gear. Oh, dude, check this out. All right. See, this is also why I don't usually look at the instructions first, because then I can make these discoveries for myself, and it's even more exciting. Okay, you're going to think this is cool. Do you see where the landing gear goes, Dante?
What? Oh, like right. Oh. Is it different? Yeah.
There's covers
Wow.
for where the landing gear
I
goes.
like popped in, but yeah, the covers are even cooler.
That is awesome.
That will be something that will be lost and worth $1 million in 10 years.
The ghost landing gear panels. All right. Oh wow. Okay, I like that a lot. That's very cool. Okay, this one, it goes right here. These two look like they go right here. And this last one goes right here. All right, landing gear on. I like how real quick as a note, I like the articulation on the turret right here. It's got really good articulation on the gunner chair. The chair tilts forward and back. The handlebars rotate. That's awesome. What about up here? Do they? Nope. But, ooh, these chairs rotate around. Okay. That's very cool. Let's move those out of the way. All right, we've got a chunk of the side. Looks like this piece goes here, and this piece goes here.
When you put them on, you just show it to the camera which side. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but and there's instructions in there.
There is instructions. The main trick is this goes back to the little box you used to get when you were a kid, where you put the shapes in the holes. If you just follow that training, you'll get your ghost put together just like the simulations. I'm telling you, it's really that easy. Don't follow the bad advice of that one guy. It doesn't all go in the square hole. Doesn't all go in the square hole on this one. They do go in specific holes. Just follow the shapes. Follow the shapes and you won't have too bad of a time. Okay. I probably should have put on the middle ones first. This is why we do this live. This looks like this is the top, and this looks like this is the bottom. You can tell because there's more detail on the top. luckily, if you mess up and put the wrong piece on early like I did, they pull right off. So there you go. So hand me that one. That's going to go right here in the middle. And then this piece is going to help secure it into place. The reason I said this goes on first is there's a couple rails on the side of it that these pieces lock it into place. Because if you didn't hear, this one did not click into place as loudly as this one did. So these extra side wing pieces help secure this section into place like so. And let's go ahead and grab this one right here. This one's going to go on this back end, so that's not the one I want to grab. I want to grab this one because I want to complete this side first. So then take this one. Top has the color on it. And yeah. I don't know why it's not clipping into the side, because there's a couple of brackets that are supposed to grab on right here. Oh, there we go. Got it that time. So just make sure you hug that side. Ooh. Sorry about that. It's really hot in here now. Also, working with like a 20-pound chip. Okay, big knobs, right in the middle. Big knob, little knob, find that groove, slide it in, make sure it's snug, you'll hear it click. Big knob, little knob, same thing. Hug that middle, you'll hear it click. Let go of my shirt. And look how wide it is. I'm proud to say it's wider than me.
That's one wide boy.
Yep. Let's go ahead and put its engines on. Look how big those things are. Huge. Huge engines.
For comparison, we could do a
Yep. Yep, just grab them. Just grab them. Yep, you're good. It'll go right back.
Go for Black Series.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit bigger than it, so just for size comparison there.
Thank you, sir. And then there's the double engines. Thank you. These do have little plastic covers over the pegs. Just pull those off like so. Thank you, sir. Looks like this one goes in like that. And we're going to turn this around. Okay, this one goes in the middle. Make sure you line up all the holes. There's little hoses here on the side that do peg into their own small holes on the edges. So just make sure it's lined up before you force it in. And then, let's see, do the same thing over here. You got some small holes directly underneath where the engine goes. There's also a little groove in the shape of the socket, so it won't line up if it's on the wrong side, like I had it a second ago. But once you find the right one, there you go. You'll get it locked into place. Alrighty. I just grabbed this piece out next. Looks like it's that top turret that goes in this hole. And for those of you who enjoy ASMR, that was some Rebel Scum ASMR. Alright, this piece goes right in here. Boop. That was easy. Man, oh, I really like I really like how the glass looks on that. Nice and clear. Got some good full view of the color detail in the chair and stuff. Control console. I like the pattern on the padding of the chair. It looks good. Yeah, that's an awesome piece. I like that piece a lot. We've got the front canopy. A little bit more ASMR for you. I'm not going to bite the ghost though. I don't want to do that part. I want to put my teeth on it. Yeah, that's another channel. We'll have to find an ASMR host for that. This just slides on to the front and just clips in under this piece right here and down below. And that bubble, just gorgeous. I've always loved the viewports of the Ghost. I like the big rounded viewports. I like how it's got the brackets. It looks awesome. And then we've got some chairs and things. So for this, we're gonna have to remove this panel. Let's see. We're gonna take this cockpit that I just put on back off. Take this back off. And then we're gonna grab this and we're just gonna pull that right off. And we're gonna pull that right off too. And now we get all this awesome interior detail of the Ghost. And there's a lot of it. Come over here to the bunk rooms. Doesn't have all the rooms laid out quite like it should. There's supposed to be a few more rooms here in this hallway section. It's supposed to be a little bit longer. There's actually supposed to be at least 2 of these in this hallway. But it still looks good and it still looks awesome with the detail they did fit in this. Again, keep in mind, it's not a perfect recreation. This is not 100% to scale. We also have the ladder that goes into the cargo bay directly under the main bridge and cockpit of the Ghost. Let's see. Got another floor panel section right here. I wonder. Feels like that might come off. I don't know. All right, let's put our tables and stuff inside. First, we've got the generic chess table that goes right there, right next to the lounge chair. I don't know if the rest of these actually peg in or just sit on the inside. It's kind of hard to tell. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, it looks like they just sit on the inside. We're just gonna take these out and set these in. We got a turret right here. Oh, I know where that goes. And these 2 pieces right here. I think those are just stools. So we got more chairs. We got this little wooden chair here. We've got a couple of stools. And we've got a little picnic table. You know what this is missing? A variety of drinking vessels to go with this HasLab for our members to partake in any kind of liquid beverages. If only we had a HasLab.
Libations, as they call it.
If only you had a HasLab with cups. All right, this goes right here under the bottom. That's the chin gun turret.
It's the next HasLab. All the cups come with the...
Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad. I forgore. Or did I? Or did I forget? Maybe I did not. There's the front hatch. And much like with the Micro Galaxy Squadron one, it's too small. You can't really fit any figures in there. Keep in mind, this bay is supposed to be huge. You're supposed to be able to stand up fully upright in here And where did I put them? Where'd they go?
Where'd they go? They were up there, right?
Yeah. They were like, what the heck? Are they on my table?
What the heck?
Where?
You have to go to the bathroom with them?
No.
I was trying to find the figures.
Oh, here they are.
There we go. Oh, they're laying down.
They're laying down where I couldn't see them. Okay. Let's get some figures down here. We did bring figures to interact. So you should be able to stand, Kanan or even Zeb all the way up with some room to be over their head in this specific bay. So again, not true to 3 3/4 scale, not 100%. But the rest of it obviously is sized for 3 3/4 scale fully, right? So here's a Rebels Kanan. Here, we'll just stick him right here. Ooh, the 5 POA figures actually sit in this cockpit really well. I was expecting maybe there to be a little bit of adjustment or difficulty trying to get them in since the legs don't bend, but none whatsoever. So there's Kanan. Here is a retro Harrison Dula.
For the record, again, if you haven't noticed, we did not open up the figures that came.
Right, and we
won't.
nor will we be. We won't be opening these figures. They are pieces of art in their cards. And some of these figures have been reviewed for rebelscum.com by one of our other hosts, Turntable to the Dark Side.
Oh, yes.
Some of which were even sponsored by our good friends over at BigBadToyStore.com, like the Garazeb Aurelios review, for example. So if you haven't watched that review, go check that review out. It's pretty awesome. Speaking of, I was able to get a 3 3/4 example of just about everybody. No. For this review. I'm going to do it barbarically today.
I mean, it's not carded.
The seal collectors have to watch. Talking about art and beauty on certain cards, and then I open this one like a savage.
Was anyone really collecting those unopened though?
The deluxes? Some fans do.
So not it.
So what's really funny is like we had one sponsored by BBTS, right? This is not that one. We had one sponsored by BBTS. That was reviewed by Turntable. And then we were doing this and I was like, you know what? I don't have a 3 3/4 Zeb. I know where one is.
Yeah.
So I just ran over to my local GameStop, picked one up because they had one in stock. So I just went out and bought another one just for this review right before we recorded this. So here we have a Zeb. We'll go ahead and put him in. He's got awesome articulation. Oh, wow, he does have awesome articulation. We'll put him right there because why not? And here is a Sabine. We also have a retro Sabine. I love this figure. We'll put her in her chair. And we have the Rebels Ezra because I love this figure. This is such an awesome figure. And it's crazy that this figure is over 10 years old now, when you think about it. And there's Ezra in the front gunner chair. So a little bit of a variety there, as you can see, regardless if you want to go all vintage collection or classic Rebels 5 POA figures or even retro 5 POA figures, whichever route you go for, any 3 3/4 scale Spectres will interact with your HasLab Ghost. And I wanted to show it with this specific variety rather than do it all VC or all Rebels or all Retro because, well, for one, in Retro, not all of these characters are available. We don't have Kanan, we don't have Zeb, and we don't have Ezra in Retro yet. But I also just didn't have all of them in all of these scales because I don't personally really collect 3 3/4 scale. I'm more of a 6-inch guy. But we did have a cool variety available to us. So the only one we're not going to be showing off today, unfortunately, is Chopper. So y'all are going to have to watch my my chaotic 6-inch scale Chopper interact with the Ghost Crew. So we'll still have a Chopper in there. He's been juicing. Now, not only can you interact with them in these areas, but of course, they can interact in their other areas. You can put them in the bunks. There's the bunks here with the curtains. Just lift those up. They're soft rubbery plastic. There, now Hera is taking a nap. She's got a headache. Chopper and Zeb have been chasing each other all around the Ghost all day, driving her crazy. You know how it is. It's just a typical day on the Ghost. You can have them interact with the ladders and such, like they showed in the promo images, regardless if they're 5 POA or... Can you see? Yep, there she is. Regardless if they're 5 POA or not. There's the 5 POA Sabine on the ladder.
Where's Hera at?
Oh, Hera is right here.
Oh.
Yep, Hera's right there.
Oh,
She's taking a nap.
Wow, that's a very confined space there. Is that really how the oh, okay. I know, I see it now. These are
The bunks are also a little... The bunks are also not quite the scale. The bunk itself should be about twice the size that they actually are. Based off of how we see them on screen.
Yeah, okay.
Based off how we see them on screen. Again, not 100% to scale, despite being really, really awesome. And let's show off some of the other play features, like the Phantom 2, because I'm sure you all really want to see that. I know I do. So let's... Here, I'm going to take these guys out. Because she's going to have to pilot her Phantom. Got to line up all these little panel clips, get it back popped into place. Actually, before we do the Phantom 2. A shot with him like that?
Oh,
yeah, sure.
No, I'm saying with it fully.
Oh, yeah.
I guess put someone in the other seat too.
I'm gonna leave that one open because she's gonna go in the Phantom 2. There we go. All right, we're going to put Zeb in the dorsal turret because that's usually where he ends up. Oh, I just noticed. Let's see if you can get that.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
You can see the ladder rungs molded in front of the seat there where he climbs up to the chair. That looks really cool. All right, let's put our Zeb in. He's popping a squat. Let's get his hands on the controls. There we go. He is ready to start blasting. Actually, that looks really cool. Where'd I put that canopy? Where'd you go? There it is. Oh, it's a little, hang on. You might have to sit a little lower. There we go. He was sitting a little high. Oh, the chair's height is adjustable.
Oh.
That's cool. There's a little switch there on the back. You can adjust the chair height depending on which character is inside. So if Zeb's in there, you're going to want him hunched down a little bit because, he's a little tall. But once you get it in there, I love how they did this. Having it as a just removable central core like this keeps it to where you can have the figure.
Does it make the clicky noises like the Millennium Falcon?
No, it just sits in here. It just sits in here snug. There's no locking into place. It just sits there. But it definitely looks really good like that. All right, our Phantom 2. So we showed this off a little bit. Here's some more little detail. We did actually get a chopper with this vehicle technically. So Chopper is here, kind of. He's, again, not quite 3/3 scale. This is an undersized chopper because the Phantom 2 is also, once again, not to scale. You can open the front canopy here for the cockpit. And
also for the record, that chopper does not pop.
No, it does not. Oh, wait.
Oh, it does? Oh.
Well,
I mean the head, chopper head, yeah, I mean.
You can kind of pull the head off, but...
Bring it up a little bit.
You can kind of pull the head off, but it's definitely not... Oh, there we go. It's definitely not meant to be regularly done. And then I'm pretty sure, isn't this supposed to open up too? Oh, no, this doesn't open up. Okay, so yeah, just the cockpit opens up. a Hera here. Honestly, I think a 5 POA Hera is going to be the way to go for this specific release, simply because put that nice VC one that's fully articulated, posed in front of the Ghost, and then put the 5 POA ones inside of the Ghost. Oh, that's what it was. There we go. Took a little bit to get her to sit down in there, but we got it. Then close that. And there is Hera inside the Phantom 2. And the paint job on the Phantom 2 looks good, even though this should be more of a bright blue, not so much of a metallic gray. I mean, I think on screen in Ahsoka, which again, this is the technically based off of, it doesn't have all the greens and blues like it did in Rebels, but I like the greens and blues, man. I like the greens and blues a lot. All right, this just docks right here, just clicks into place. Now, real quick, I don't have a Phantom 1 from Rebels. I'm sorry. Again, I don't collect 3 3/4 scale aside from Rogers. I don't have a Phantom 1. Yes, it will fit on the space here. Okay? It doesn't actually clip in or latch in because it wasn't designed to for this Ghost. But you can fit it in the space where the Phantom 2 goes because it's also 3 3/4 scale and it's about the same size as this spot right here based off of pictures I've seen from other collectors. So in case you're wondering, yes, you can see that happen. I think this is a pretty impressive look with it all put together like this. From the back with the Phantom 2 in it and Hera, to Zeb here in the turret, to the boys screwing around in the front. This is a beautiful piece, and you know, just once it's out of the box is a lot more intimidating.
Oh yeah.
Than the piece itself is once assembled. Yes, it's very large. It's huge. I mean,
actually, yeah, can we get a Bobby comparison?
Yeah, that's what I'm readjusting for right now. Here we go.
I can't even get the full shot. Give me a second. If you want to, I'm gonna move us to the tripod.
Sure.
Maybe the standing one.
Sure.
Bobby, what's your height, just for?
I'm 5'11".
5'11".
So I'm gonna set those aside. Let's get this. We'll set it like that. So here it is.
All right. I can't get you on the ground. You just have to hold it up.
So it comes up right to my waist from engine to front of the bubble. Just right up to my belly, I guess.
So I guess that's...
And then for size comparison,
Yep.
next to me, a big man. Again, it is wider than I am, which again I am proud of. It's a beauty. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below.
Real quick before you sign off.
Yeah.
There was a question about Y-wings fitting on the sides.
Will Y-wings fit on the sides? It doesn't have docking chutes. Will Y-wings fit on the sides? Sure. The answer is not no.
Maybe someone from Etsy could help with that.
Maybe someone with Etsy could help with that. I could see something being 3D modeled by some talented fans out there where they make some kind of clamp adapter thing that adds the docking chute onto this port here that could clip in to the astromech socket of a 3 3/4 scale Y-wing. Now, not every 3 3/4 scale Y-wing, guys, has a removable astromech or empty astromech slot. Some of them, like the Power of the Force 2 one, for example, have built-in astromechs molded to it. So bear that in mind. I mean, of course, you could always just remove that part by cutting it, but you'd have to damage the piece to do that. So just weigh that as you're hunting, as you're trying to build out your display, because that's also part of the fun, is customizing and putting your own spin on your own pieces, because it's your collection at the end of the day. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this live unboxing of the Ghost. What did you think of this big beautiful piece right here? Did you back one? Were you thinking about backing one? Are you regretting not backing one? Let us know in the comments down below. Stay tuned for some more better video quality content of the Ghost coming up in the future. More B-roll, more good close-up images, all that good stuff. Make sure you check rebelscum.com daily and follow us anywhere you can find rebelscum.com on social media, as well as liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Check out cooltoyreview.com for non-Star Wars content. Sign up for a free account on collectorsoracle.com and start managing your collection like a pro, and we do have a lot of VC listed on there. And don't forget, Rebel ScumCon Year 2 coming up real soon, August 8th through the 10th, 2025. Early bird pricing ends in a few days, guys. You have until midnight, Tuesday night, for early bird pricing for Rebel ScumCon Year 2. It ends then, so take advantage while it's still up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Dante, for helping me out with this today and every other day. And stay tuned for more of our other content. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time, and may the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.